Now, before we get started, I need Belcalis to read the room. I need them. If she's going to do a podcast with Jay Shetty, I need her. Belcalis, please don't get up here and do that shit that you did in front of Kelly Rowland. The level of secondhand embarrassment that I had watching just clips of that. Like, you didn't know that you were sitting in front of a Destiny Child. A legend, Kelly Rowland. Like, there's certain ways that you need to conduct yourself. So please, in this hour and 26 minutes, I don't even know how much of this I'm going to be able to take. Please don't ghetto this up. This is not the Breakfast Club. This is none of your girls. This is a whole... Bitch, you're sitting in front of a fucking ex-monk right now. Please. Belcalis, I know that you have a speaking... English is not your first... Maybe it is your first language. I don't know. It can't be. Maybe... they coached you, like, this is a big interview. Like, after this, you're going on Oprah. Like, Gail was, even with Gail, you gave me a little bit too much. Do you think that I could tell my grandmother that she was cooking cheese and she all her 11 children? Do you think I could tell my grandmother that, no, I gotta raise my children. I gotta do this for, like, it's, I'm going to give you a chance.
My marriage, I felt the love dying. I was crying every day. I fell in the deepest depression that I had ever had.
The #1 health and wellness podcast.
Jay Shetty.
The one, the only Jay Shetty.
The gag is,
Cardi
even Jay
B,
Shetty can't
welcome
save you
to
niggas.
On Purpose.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. I have to tell you something, and I mean this. You can go back 6 years when I launched the podcast. People would always ask me, they'd say, who do you want on the show?
Yeah.
Like, who would be your dream guest? And I'd always say Cardi B. And I'll tell you why. Because no one would ever put us in the same room together.
Right.
We're just so different.
Absolutely.
Internally.
So please.
But I believe there's a spiritual connection that we'll find out today.
You know what's so funny?
I'm so curious to know
I
what
saw
that
a
is.
video of you, and I definitely won't. I was like, I want to send it to my boyfriend, but it's about like asking difficult questions, and it's like when you ask difficult questions and you get over the difficult question and you discuss the difficult questions, it really do make you stronger. It really do make the relationship stronger. It's like, oh my gosh, he really is like, is he a psychic?
No, he's a monk, bitch.
Did you send it to him?
Huh?
Did you
Yes.
send it to him? What did he say?
It was like, yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, exactly.
Did it change any behavior?
We'll see
Okay.
on the next question.
I love it. I wanted to ask you, first of all, I heard that you have a hidden talent, that you can name the 46 presidents in order. Is that real?
I can't. It comes and go. It
Okay.
comes and go. I just know a lot of weird, different facts about presidents.
Okay.
And people will be like, well, why? That is so random. Like, when I was younger, I didn't really have, like, Nintendos. And sometimes I had cable and sometimes I didn't. So I just really had no choice but to read. And, like, I like to read, like, factual stuff. So I would just read, like, a whole bunch of history things. Like, me, I will literally, when I'm bored, like, you know how they give you the history books in your school? I will literally read the whole history book in a week from front to back. Just because I'm bored.
Wow, that's impressive, though. Do you still get bored
I don't
now?
believe
Do you
that.
even have time to be bored, or?
I don't be bored, but that's like what I really just like to watch and everything. So like I watched it like.
How did you read in
YouTubes on, like,
English?
factual things, like I just get.
If
into
English is not your first
certain-
language, I don't believe none of that.
Certain topics, and I always go down a rabbit hole, and then I be obsessed with it for a week, and then it's just like whatever.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go anywhere without being recognized. I mean, you have such an iconic look. Even today, I was admiring it when you walked in. I was like, what inspires this? But if you could be anonymous for 24 hours,
Yeah.
what would you do? If no one could recognize you, no one could see you, what would you do?
Well, you know what's so funny? Like, I really do. Like, I don't always look like this. So I usually go outside, probably with glasses or probably not, but I always go outside with like a oversized hoodie. And then I'm not even gonna lie, due to COVID for like a long time, it really did help using the mask. But I do a lot of things by myself with no security, just because I'm a person that if I want to, but I do a lot of things by myself with no security, just because I'm a person that if I want to Whole Foods and buy it and I
Yourself.
don't care.
And no one will
Yes.
know. And no one will see you.
They might or they might not, but I feel like I already maneuver how to like, oh, it's Cardi B, and I just walk fast and maneuver my way around.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You know, this show is all about getting to know the person behind the music, behind the stardom, behind the fame, getting to know the human behind it.
Yeah.
And I feel like your journey, even though you've talked about it, I'd love to dive into some parts that I find fascinating.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, what's a childhood memory that you have that you think defines who you are today?
Oh, it's a lot. Well, it's not really like a childhood memory, but me and my sister, we used to go to the same school, right? Even though like she's 3 years younger than me. And she always be telling me this thing, right? She always be telling me this. She always tells me like, oh, I used to see you in the cafeteria in the morning by yourself with your head down. And I used to feel so bad for you. And it's like, why? And she's like, I don't know, because you just looked so lonely. And I used to tell her, like, it's like, I was not lonely. I just always need time to think and be by myself. Like, I'm a person that I have friends, but I don't really like to be around people that much sometimes. I'm always in my thoughts. Like, there's like 100 people, and I feel like it's been like that since I was 5 years old, that talk in my head and plan things out, plan my future, plan my life. It's like I'm playing dollhouse in my head. You know, like when you play with your dolls?
Yeah, I get
And
it.
you make a scenario, not a scenario, or like you build your home and this and your that.
Yeah, like a little universe or world.
Like a little universe. I'm always planning a universe in my head, and it's just, sometimes people say that I have like an interesting look, like if I'm spaced out. I'm not spaced out. I'm deep in my universe and planning 5 years ahead.
Wow. So you're dreaming, planning, visioning.
Mm-hmm.
How are you planning 5 years ahead and this boy
in your head have different names or personalities, or no? It's just
took you
No, it's not
down
really
to the
no
court and said
different
that you paid
personalities.
$2 million and
It's
he
just
won't want to get
straight
houses. You wasn't planning no 5 years ahead.
Tomorrow, straight planning for 5 years.
If you was planning
straight-
5 years ahead, you wouldn't have got married to that
what I
fuck
want.
nigga that had children
And
5 years before you met him.
Everything that I planned for since I was 5 and dreamed of, I really gotten it.
wow.
Even when I was like younger, I used to look at my mom and I used to be like, I want to be so pretty and beautiful like her. And I grew up to be the pretty, beautiful woman that she is. But I also wanted like to be very successful, very, I'm not going to say rich, but like very successful. I really hated being poor.
Mhm.
And I used to say, like, is that I refuse to have kids and raise them in the hood. I had to find a way to never do that. But I always wanted kids. And I figured it out. And I, not only did I figure it out,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
figured
like,
that out.
I always have plan B, C's, and D's.
You
But
didn't know no plan B,
I
honey.
didn't have to settle for plan B, C, and D. I settled for my dream. Like, this is my dream job, and I have it. It's a little bit more difficult than what I saw in my dreams. But I'm living it. It's
Yeah.
what I always wanted.
Yeah, that's incredible. As that little girl who was sitting alone, that your sister said she would see you and she'd feel sorry for you, but inside your head you were dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Was it dreaming about music? Was it dreaming about getting out the hood? What were those dreams? What did they look like to that little girl back then?
I always felt like I was going to be a superstar. And it's so weird because my grandma, she has like a lot of grandkids,
Here we go.
but she always used to tell me that. And it's like, why you always used to tell, like, I don't understand why she used to tell me that all the time. Like, I used to be like a little black sheep. I used to like nag a lot. I have like cousins that they're very pretty. They have beautiful, beautiful eyes. They just stand out so much. And it's not that I don't stand out. It's just like, out of everybody, my grandma used to be like, you're going to be a superstar. You need to practice how to sing because you're going to be a superstar. And I just knew I was meant to be something. Like, for some reason, me and my sister, we have, like, really strong personalities. And I feel like the things that they used to tell me, they would tell her the same thing, too. Like, all my teachers, all my friends, they're going to be like, you're going to be somebody. You're going to be somebody someday. But I always used to wonder, like, it's like, what is my calling? Because I used to like acting in school, but I'm not a good actress. I used to like singing, but I'm not the greatest singer. Like, from the school, I'm not the greatest singer. Like, if I will audition for a play, they will pick somebody else because they sing better than me. Or they will pick somebody else because they act better than me. So, and then it's like, oh, people used to say, like, I'm so funny. But it's like, I'm not a comedian standout show. Like, it's like, I'm naturally funny, but I can't see it as my job. Just my mouth. This is just me being me. So it's like, what is my calling? And I always wonder, what is my calling that everybody say that it's like, I'm going to be somebody, but what am I going to be? I don't know. And God gave it to me. God showed it to me. And God really did give it to me.
Oh, wow.
And here I am. And I just can't believe that millions of people know me.
Yeah, congratulations.
God
when
gave
I hear
you
say
what,
that,
girl?
and you
God
always
gave you
exude
what?
this confidence, you're
Rapping?
outspoken, you're bold. Was it always like that since you were a young girl, or did that develop over time? Where did that come from?
If God gave you rapping, you're in trouble because you've been out for 7 goddamn years and you have made no artistic development in your cadence, your flow, your diction. So you owe God some money and some dreams and some, like, you owe him an offering. You need to go to your altar.
When I open my mouth,
Get to that closet and do that Santa Maria. You gotta, I don't know what you gotta do, but you owe God some money.
I kind of think about it.
Because girl,
I mean, like, my family
he's upset.
are very, like,
If you talk about something, he gave you the gift of rapping.
My parents
Come
are
on
a little
now.
different from each other, but they're very loud. They have very strong personalities, both of them. So I feel like it just all
came
into me.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how people, I don't know, maybe, you know how people, parents give their kids their looks?
Yeah.
I think my parents gave me a mix of they both personality. I'm a little bit of both of them.
Cardi B, even still today, finds time for her quiet side?
I'm naturally quiet, though.
I'm like, tell me about that. I want to know about that. I don't think people know that.
Yeah, like, I'm naturally in my room, just deep in my thoughts. And just deep. I might just talk to you the whole day.
Deep in my thoughts and just deep.
But I don't really want to see you, which is so weird. Like, I could talk to my friends all day long, but I like to be by myself all the time. I don't really.
Are people surprised when they figure that out with you? Like,
yeah. And my friends don't feel a certain type of way about that because they know me. They know
you,
yeah, they know I'm not the friend that want to go out to dinner. They know that I'm not that. They know I'm not the friend that, oh, I'm just going to go to your house and chill and blah, blah, blah. But we will be on the phone, like, forever.
So what about, like, parties,
Her hair
events,
is
all of that kind of stuff? That's like, is it work?
Tokyo
is it networking? Or?
I do like to party, but sometimes I haven't even
party.
really had the time for it lately. I haven't really had the time for it.
I know somebody want me.
And to be honest with you, even before I was, like, famous
I'm putting
and everything,
eyes.
I wasn't really a club girl. I was already a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I work in the club. So it's like, I didn't really care to, like, oh, I'm going to the club today for what? I work in it. Like, it's just like, I always been like a person that just work. Focus on the bigger picture. Just focus on the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I always wanted kids. So the goal is to be comfortable before the kids get here.
Yeah.
That was always my goal. My goal was always to be a mother, but having your own. I had my own before I became a mother.
Yeah, I mean, you said just a few moments ago that you didn't want to raise kids in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about what we don't know about that. Like, how hard was it? What was it that was so bad that you were like, I could never raise my kids in the place I grew up in?
It's just a lot of things. Like, sometimes when kids are, like, bad or they get into trouble, people automatically blame the parents. And you can have the best parents. Like, my parents, they are not criminals. They have never even committed a crime. My grandma used to tell my mom a lot, like, it's like, you're pretty for no reason. And I feel like they used to tell her that because it's like, she's so pretty. So it's like, you know, Caribbean folks is like when you're pretty and you're this and that, it's like they always expect you to be with a man that got a lot of money. And my mom, she was never even that type of person. She was a very modest and honest.
Her mother's
hardworking
Caribbean? I'm
woman.
so confused. I thought her father
and my
was...
dad, he's a good man. He's a party animal, but he's a good man. He's a good person. He's a good dad.
What?
However, you will end up going in the wrong path or going in the wrong direction because the influence around you, because certain peer pressure, or because you almost have no choice, especially if you're a boy. You never know if you're going to have a boy or girl, especially if you're a boy. And when you are a girl, it is a little bit difficult. It is a little bit tougher. I feel like people just grow a little bit faster in the hood. Like when I was 11 years old, there was girls in my class in the 6th grade, 11 years old. I have nieces that are 11 years old. All they want to do is play Roblox nowadays. But when I was 11 years old, there was girls that were already at 11 in 6th grade. So it's like you will go certain path of your environments. Like boys too in the hood, they're a little faster. So you know you will be walking down the block, and the typical little bad boy, he'll slap your ass out of nowhere. He'll slap your ass out of nowhere. You start arguing with him, he'll smack the shit out of your face. That's how boys, a lot of boys in the Bronx are. They're very like aggressive. They're aggressive.
So her father is Dominican and her mother is Trinidadian.
They rope you.
Why I never saw her mother?
One of the reasons also why I'm so witty with my mouth. People were like, why are you so witty? Why are you so thin? Like, going to school, it was like, it's almost like, I think that's why I'm always so tough. Like, boys or girls, mostly boys, they used to like kind of like make fun of certain things, but not only just me, to everybody. Like you look at your shoes, they're leaning. Look at your hair is never not done. So I used to go home and I used to go in the mirror and practice my jokes, and the next day I will be like, I can't wait till he flame me. I got a joke or two for him. That's why I'm so witty too as well. So it's like I don't want to raise my kids in that type of environment. I don't want to. And then on top of that, it's like it is fun. I had a lot of fun in the hood, but it's like it's not fun. Like for me, right? It's not fun living in an apartment, right?
Girl, I don't want to talk. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, girl, I'm still trying to figure out. So her mother is Trini and her father is Dominican, and they grew up in the hood.
Keep your chest lifted.
I guess that's where we at with it. I'm so confused. What's the good part?
Contrary to what I say, I don't cook, I don't clean. I grew up with a mom that will make me brush the corners of the apartment. Like brush it by hand. That's how clean my home had to be. My crib had to be. Every day I was doing dishes. Every day I was mopping floors. Every day I was making sure that I go outside to the parking lot and take out the garbage. And even though no matter how clean your apartment is, there will still be roaches, there will still be mice, because your neighbor probably a hoarder. The person downstairs is dirty. Y'all all live in the same building.
I was just about to correct her, but I know that she done
certain rodents and stuff. And it's like,
mice,
I don't want to put my
but
kids
I'm not gonna do that because I'll be here all day correcting her.
I have to find another way. And then another thing that always like gets me in my head is like this one time, my mom, she was working very hard, but we still needed help. So she went to welfare to get like a benefit card and stuff like that. And the lady, like my mom, she's the type of person, like, it's like, if you're rude to her, she's gonna be like, oh, I don't gotta take this. And she would just storm out. Like, I don't gotta take, nobody gonna talk to me like that. She got a very strong character. And this lady was talking so rude and so nasty to my mom.
So
and
rude.
She was taking
so
it
nasty.
because we needed the help. I don't want nobody to feel like they have to talk to me a certain type of way because I need the help. And it's like, this could never, ever be me. I would never want to like be in a situation where I have to go get welfare, and the social worker is talking to me like I'm a dog, like I need you, and I just felt so bad for my mom because she just felt so. I could tell on her face that she was just like looking for the papers that she needed, like. It just, that vision is always in my head, and it's like, it be getting me mad. I hope that lady, I want to punch in her face to this day. And I don't want that. I ain't wanted that.
Yeah.
And as a woman, even if you get with a man with money, you should have your own. Because one thing you learn from young, one thing I learned from having aunts, you can have a man with money, you can have a kid with money. If you stop learning from having aunts, you can have a man with money. You can have a kid with money. If you stop doing what that. I had cousins and I had aunts, and I have it. That is like they men have a little bit of money, have a little bit of land, have a little bit of this, and when those men are done and through with you and put you off the ringer, it's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that kid no more. Or like you get these $200 every 3-4 months when I want you to. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's why I was like, but I always wanted to have kids, so it's like I have to have my own shit before I become a mom.
Yeah, but you fucked up. You still fucked up when you're married.
And I only have one kid. I have 3 kids, and that's not exactly the number that I want, but I always wanted a big family. Like I love family. I love family, and there's a higher possibility that I won't be in a living assistant home with all the kids.
How many kids do you want?
I want like 6.
Okay, so 3 more.
I want like 3 more kids.
3 more kids. I love that for you. I mean, hearing you say that, I mean, as I was listening to you, I could tell there's almost like you can almost vision what that life was like.
Yeah.
And there's a part of you that's like so happy you got out. At the same time,
so this is old because
she's
not acknowledging that she's pregnant with the 4th child.
You've been fighting against, you've been breaking out of, right? Like for all of these years. When was the moment you felt like, I'm out? Like I broke out? Like when was that moment where you really felt like, I did it, I'm out, I made it, you know, I'm safe now?
It's crazy because every single time I felt like I was safe, I really wasn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. When I got on TV, when I first got on TV, I was like, did I make it? I didn't feel like I made it. Because I used to see girls go on reality TV shows, and then they will end up right back in the strip club where I was at.
Yeah, if you don't use your platform and monetize off your platform and get up there and do what you gotta do, you will end up right back where you started. Absolutely.
It's like, I'm almost near making it because I'm signed, but I'm not where I want to be. Where I really felt like I made it was when Bodak Yellow came out. The million that I made, the first real million that I made, I had to share with nobody. I had to share with managers because they signed me to something. It's mine. It's mine. But I never felt comfortable. I still to this day don't feel comfortable. Especially with how everybody just trying to take it from you all the time. It's like I fight every day to keep this level of success because people want to take it from you so bad, and people just feel like they could tell you when you deserve to have this success because it just looks so easy, but it's not.
I need Jay to take control of this conversation.
It's a challenge to stay here.
And ask some deeper questions because this girl will ramble on and on.
To keep your mental health right is a challenge to getting up.
Some monk questions. Like I need go deep with her.
It's a job.
Like make her dumbfounded. Like pull it out of her because she's not going to answer your questions.
The only thing I could complain about is millions of people that love you, and then millions of people getting in your head and telling you that you don't.
Not saying that she's not answering his questions, but
That's what it
I
is.
need deeper questions.
We all have
You're
time.
Jay Shetty. Let's
That's
go.
what it is about being an adult. Oh, don't complain. So everybody want to complain. I work so hard. I work so hard. I work so hard. You have to work hard to pay your bills. But when you work hard and people tell you that you don't deserve the success that you have and you don't deserve to do what you do after you put in so much work, that's what with you, for real.
What makes you feel like that every day? What are the things that make you feel like there's people constantly coming at you?
You're
What does it
rapping.
look like in your life?
I'll tell
Rapper.
you something that like been going on for like a hot minute, right? Like a lot of people think that I put out music, that I put out an album, that I don't be putting out this and that because I don't know, they always say that like I'm always getting pregnant all the time. But I don't think people follow timelines. When it comes to having kids, I'm very seasoned by now. I'm very seasoned right now. When I had my child at the beginning, I canceled going on a tour with Bruno Mars because it was my first time having a kid. I did not know anything. I didn't have no nanny, no night nurse. I was figuring out all by myself. I was figuring out postpartum. I was figuring out everything, right? But even when I had a child, it didn't stop me. 3 months after I gave birth, I was doing shows, 4 or 5 shows a week into COVID. Then COVID happened. And I put out this big record, WAP, and I put up.
Mhm.
Then I got pregnant. And people thought that I didn't put out an album because I got pregnant. But the reason why I didn't put out an album is because I didn't have a body of work.
Mm.
I just didn't have a body of work. So I couldn't put out no music because I didn't have a body of work. Then, last year, I was planning to have an album. I was planning to put out an album. But I couldn't focus. I fell in the deepest depression that I had ever had. And with that depression, I couldn't function. I couldn't function at nothing. And when I talk about function, it's not even like, oh, just work.
So Jay,
I
ask
couldn't
her what
eat,
depression
I
did you
couldn't
fall
sleep,
into? What led you
I
to
couldn't
fall
do
into a
nothing.
depression?
So that
Interject.
just halted everything that I had. So
I want to
it's
know
not
what
really
depression.
because of having a baby. Sometimes too, I don't be wanting to put music because I love being in the studio and I love creating music
What
and I love
depression?
perfecting my craft. And that's like baking a cake. You bake a cake, you practice baking the cake, you practice baking the cake. And then when you put out the songs, sometimes it be good and sometimes like people would just be like, we hate it and she shouldn't be doing this. And that's like you baking a cake. You bake a cake, you bake a cake. And people
You
eat
bake
the
a cake, you bake
and
a
then people
cake.
be like, this is the worst cake ever. And they splat it. Have you ever seen the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
Shit when they splat the cake? That's how I be feeling. And it's like, that is the worst feeling ever.
Well, maybe the
That's
cake
like
is
a
not
guy-
good though.
Can you,
Maybe
and you think you have the best pussy
just
in the
because
world,
you
and you tell me your
rap,
pussy's
just because
trash,
you
should never
make the
nobody no
cake,
more.
doesn't
That's
mean
just
the
how I
cake
feel,
is
like,
good. It don't
you
mean
work,
it doesn't matter how
try
much
your
you
best to
practice.
perfect
You're
your craft,
practicing
and somebody
wrong.
just tell you like,
You making
you
the
shouldn't
cake
be doing
wrong.
this. You should never do this ever in your life. It brings you down so much, and it puts your mental so much that it's like this is why I kind of avoid it, just for a peace of mind.
Mm.
Just for a peace of mind. I've been okay for almost a year. Like after I gave birth to my daughter, I was a little happy. I was going outside. I started dating. I started feeling really good. Sometimes I have bad days. Sometimes I have good days because I feel like I'm resetting in life. Last week when I put out a song, and it's not really the criticism in the song, the way that people ate me up, tore me up, chewed me up, just because of one song, I feel like I didn't deserve that. Especially for a song that I put so much work in,
What?
that I just was like, this is why I don't really put music out like this, because I remember how this used to feel.
Mm.
This is a very terrible feeling to have. This is a very terrible feeling to have. And you tell yourself, like, it's like, a lot of these people that
What
are
song
telling
is she
you these
talking
type
about?
of things, don't have no jobs, don't have no titles, don't have no this. But when it's millions and millions and hundreds of thousands of people, like, it's like, not only are they criticizing the song, they criticizing you as a whole. It just be like, this is why I don't really put things up too much. Because it's just like the mental health, the peace of mind is so much, it's you just gotta ask yourself sometimes, is it even worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it even worth it? Because I haven't felt down like last week for a very long time. For almost like a year. Almost like a year.
Wow.
I want to know what song she's talking about. I want to know when this interview was recorded, because I'm missing.
I'm very compassionate and I'm very understanding, and I'm a Libra, so I see always two sides of the
I don't
scale.
know when,
I have sympathy for bitches that my man and they have taken a family loss. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for her. Some people have the look, the intelligence, the talent. Some people really have that. But they don't go nowhere because they're lazy. Don't be lazy.
Having the right people in your corner to support you is a great form of self-care. Just like the friend who shows up to your housewarming party when you get that dream home, celebrates your big promotion, or goes with you on a walk to clear your mind, State Farm is there to help you feel supported. They have different coverage options. Whether
State Farm ain't shit. Had them people down over there in fucking California, kicking them people off their motherfucking insurance, their fire insurance when they house. Fuck State Farm.
And with so many coverage options, it's nice knowing you have help.
Could you imagine having house insurance for a fire when you have to have it?
Go online at statefarm.com.
Because certain states you have to have certain type of insurance. Having a motherfucking insurance and they kick you off. Next thing you know,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your fucking house burned
Feel
down.
better.
And you can't get no insurance money. Girl, please. I wish the fuck I would.
That's why I co-founded Junie, a sparkling adaptogenic drink made with powerful ingredients like ashwagandha and lion's mane. It's designed to boost your mood, support your focus, and give you natural energy, all without the crash. A new classic reimagined. We're so excited to officially launch our new lemonade iced tea flavor. When we created Junie, my goal was simple. I wanted to make drinks that help you feel balanced and energized.
So if Cardi B's mother is Trini,
Palmer is crisp, refreshing,
and her father is
to support energy, focus, and mood, all with zero sugar.
Dominican,
available exclusively at
and she sounds Dominican, so it seems like she was raised with her father's family.
Your first order. Cheers to your daily mood boost. Talk to me about that depression for you, as confident as you are. As
I want to know about that
to
depression.
Be so vulnerable, and I'm so sorry you went through that. But to be so honest and open about the fact that a year ago you were in this dark depression, and it seems like the worst it had ever been.
Yeah.
What got you there? Why were you feeling so low?
Thank you.
It was just
answer it.
A lot of pressure from my career, and I also felt like my marriage. Like I felt the love dying. From my end, from my end, from his end, I was very lonely because I chose to be lonely. I was saying, like, you know what? I can't go through this anymore. I have to put a stop to it. But when I said I was gonna put a stop to it, because you could say you're gonna put a stop to it, and you could go a month without being around somebody. It's not until you. It's not when you say so. It's when your heart says so.
Mm-hmm.
I kept telling myself I will not contact this person for a month. I will not give in. I will not forgive this easy. I will not go back. I will not go to the patterns. I will not go through it. But I was crying every day. I was hurt every day. I was out here in LA in a mansion by myself. I was thinking about it every single day. And when your heart is not done, your heart is not done. Then I told myself, I'm pregnant. I'm going to accept my flaws, the flaws that I bring in this marriage.
What?
I'm going to apologize for it, and I'm going to work on it. And when I take accountability and you take advantage of me taking accountability and you take that as a, see, I know she'd be back instead of me taking accountability and you taking advantage of that, it really just killed everything. And while it was dying, I had a human growing in me. And I just kept thinking, like, it's like, what's life going to be without this person? What life going to be without raising my last child without this person? What's life going to be with that person not being my friend anymore, without nothing? When you have those type of thoughts, it will make you sad. It will get you depressed. It will have you lost. But I overcame that. And I am the strongest that like I have ever been. Like I almost feel like, when was I ever my strongest? I felt my strongest when I was 22, 23, 24. That's when I felt like my strongest and I was like living in a power. And that's how I feel right now. Like I feel like I live in a power. And it took months for the heart to say, you're done. Instead of my mouth and my brain. My heart had to be like, you're done. Because you could say it and you could take actions. But even if you take actions, if you're not done, you're not done. Like I kept asking, like around that time I was working with Shakira. And I was like, how did you overcame this? Like, how did you overcame this? And it's like, it's going to happen. And it's like, it will never happen. And it happened. It took some crying.
No, the battle starts in the mind. It don't start in the goddamn heart. The heart is what had you up in the shit.
But I'm here.
Yeah.
The heart is what fucked you up, bitch. Your mind was right. The mind is the control center of the whole human experience. Shit.
But it was hard.
I can tell.
And when your heart get in line with your goddamn mind, bitch, you're unstoppable. Bitch, fuck is you talking about?
In all of our lives are the most difficult.
Your heart is what got you still in this situation. Fuck is you talking about?
What did you do? What actions did you take? What did you have to do to keep yourself together and come back the strongest you are right now? I think there are so many people who are listening.
She had to get her fucking mind together.
Things who feel broken, feel hurt, feel lost.
Get out your fucking emotions and move the fuck on. You got to sacrifice.
Come back the strongest you've ever been.
I don't know if
for
it
your
was
sanity.
Time, because I kind of did a little bit of everything. Like I did do therapy. I did saw a therapist. She's really good, by the way. It was like on Zoom, and it was like I was telling myself, like, it's like, I can't believe I'm telling a whole stranger my feelings, my thoughts, my personal business for 3 hours straight. I was just like,
and
what the fuck am I doing? That just feels so weird. I did therapy I did a couple of sessions. They didn't give me nothing. I was all spring, all summer, recording. It just wasn't like enough. I just felt like I just had to let it die on its own. Let things die on its own. And the bad thing about it is that it's like, not only am I dealing with that's my personal life. I was also dealing with fans putting pressure on me because they want an album. They want products from me. I had people that don't like me talking down on me. And then I had peers trying to start problems with me. And all of that while I was going through a mental breakdown at home. So it was just a lot. It was like,
if your home life was so bad, what the fuck did you come to the internet for?
After I gave birth to
I would have pulled away from the internet. I would have disconnected from the motherfucking the whole situation.
Take a break from work.
You was outside too. You was tweeting and responding to these people. But your whole girl, please, y'all gotta.
It was scary.
I don't understand.
Talking to somebody else and giving them a little piece of me, not just out my heart, just a little piece of me. But
what?
I overcame that. And that's why I feel like I just became a little bit more better, like just resetting.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that time is the ultimate reset. and time does have a healing power that we, the cliche of time heals all wounds.
But it's the truth.
But it's true. Yeah, it's a cliche because there's truth in it.
Yeah.
There's some reality in it that time and distance and being patient enough. I was working with a client recently who was going through a breakup, and when we would speak in the first month, she would tell me every single day that she couldn't stop thinking about the guy she was breaking up with, that broke up with her. And then the second month, she'd tell me every other day. And then the third month, she'd tell me once a week.
Yeah.
And then the fourth month, she was just telling me once a month. And I was like, you don't see it, but I see that it's affecting you less and less and less as time goes on. But when it's you feel like you're just still stuck there. And so it's such a great reminder that time is the ultimate reset and time does heal.
And just because time heal, like in the meantime, don't think that like you shouldn't like try to get help, because it's like therapy didn't really help me like that.
It didn't work for you.
Not as much. Well, maybe because I didn't get to the part of where you get the help.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did do this like 6 sessions. I don't know.
Yeah, like you did 6 sessions. Yeah, right. Girl, you never got to the part.
When I give advice to girls, I be like, bitch, boss up, go to work, get pretty. But even when I was doing that, I had like a pain in my heart. And sometimes when I was going out with my friends and I was having a good time, it will always be like around 4:30 a.m. when it's time to go home. And I'm drunk and I'm thinking to myself, I am alone. I don't have nobody to talk to. And it feels really weird and it feels very lonely, especially when you're used to that. However, don't avoid that. Don't avoid that, but it will be time that will heal it. It will be time. Time just heals everything.
When you said again last week, you were saying when you put new music out, it was kind of the lowest you'd felt in another year.
Mm-hmm.
What's the hardest part for you to take that criticism? Because like you said, you're quick with it. You've got responses. You've lived in a place where you have people coming at you.
Everything
Why
was
is
going
it
on the
so
way
hard
she's
to put out
saying at
something
the
you love? It
house,
seems like
and
you
she
really
fell
put your
into
heart
a
into
deep
your work.
depression. What the fuck
So when you
was she
put
on
that
the
out,
internet for?
is that why the criticism hurts the most? Because you put so much heart and soul into your work?
Yes.
No, the criticism hurt because the shit is trash.
I don't I'm not a lazy person.
Mm-hmm.
And I do understand my flaws. Well, it's not really my flaws, because a lot of people will say something about my accent, right? But it's funny because my accent to some people might be my flaw, but it's also my superpower and what makes me unique. Some people will say that I have a Spanish accent, but I really don't really have a Spanish accent.
What is it?
Very unique accent.
What is it?
I talk very unique.
What is it?
Try your best to like perfect your accent, perfect your flows, perfect everything. I always try to perfect everything that I'm doing at the time. I always trying to perfect it. Like even when I was a stripper,
what the fuck?
I was like, okay,
what type of accent does she think she
I'm
got?
a stripper, but I'm gonna be the best pole dancer in here, and I'm gonna fucking bust my ass, bust my knees.
What fucking accent do she think she got?
And so I could be the best at it. That's the same with music. I'm gonna perfect it. That's the same with my marketing. I'm gonna perfect it. That's the same with my business. I'm gonna perfect it. I like to perfect things, and if it's not the best things, if I'm not the best at it, I could say that I tried to be, and I worked my ass off to be, and I didn't make it easy for myself. So when people just throw it in your face, and then make other narratives on top of it with that, it's like, that is so mean. And it's also like different narratives of you. Like it's like, wow, you don't even know me. You don't even know me, and you making all these stories, scenarios, all this over one song. Like for example, when I did this song and people didn't like this song, so many people was like,
what song are you talking about?
Cardi never deserved to be a rapper. They just made it so easy for her. And it's funny because it's like, this shit was not given to me. I worked my ass off for it. And I planned it. Just like you see when I was a little girl, I used to plan everything. I planned every step every single step. And I might even be inspirational to other artists coming up, because for a long time, since I have such a big personality, people just felt like she's funny, she's funny, she's funny. So it was really hard for labels to take me serious. And some labels were trying to fucking give me scraps to do a slavering record deal. And even when I was on TV and I thought that was gonna be my big break for like people to recognize me as an artist, it wasn't. I was doing good numbers on my mixtape. It wasn't enough. So the money that I was getting for partying and hostings, I took that money, I made my own concerts, and the best thing about it is that everything is documented. I did my own concerts, 500 to 400 people in New York, 800 people came out singing my songs, and I went to a label, and I was like, this is why you need to sign me. It's not just fucking Instagram. It is real life. And the $15,000 that I used to get for hosting parties, I used it to rent cars, rent buses, rent venues, to perform my songs, to show these labels like, it's like, I'm the one. This shit ain't fake. This shit ain't a personality thing. This ain't a love and hip hop thing. This is what my music is doing. This is the people singing it. I'm doing all of that, and now being this far. Go, 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 go.
I'm so confused, because if you do all of that, if you did all of that, what you saying that you did, and you still can't rap, what do you want people to do?
After you plan everything, and people will tell you that you don't deserve it and you got it because of this, and that pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because everything that I did is documented. This
What
shit
does she
wasn't
keep on
given to
saying
me.
that?
I didn't open my legs for it neither.
You don't have to, but when you got it, it's
So
like,
that's
why
the
did
type
you
of
get
shit
it?
that be
Because you
getting
don't
me
really
angry. Like,
got it.
Don't tell me that I didn't put the fucking work in.
So you
When I
did put the work
There's
in.
days that I miss. I miss birthdays. I miss birthdays. I miss family events. This shit has gotten in the way of like my personal relationships, marriage, and everything.
I don't know.
Just for somebody to tell me, somebody that never did shit in their motherfucking life, told me that I don't deserve it. Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, you know what though? I also find that Instagram and TikTok or whatever platform it is, the comments that are negative are just loud.
Yeah.
Because you can literally go to someone's comment section and see negativity or whatever, but then like you said, you go to an arena and everyone in the arena is screaming their name and singing their songs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is this really weird thing that happens for the mind, where you're watching your page or you're watching yourself on someone else's page and there's criticism, but then actually there's all these other people that love you. The negativity and the hate is just so loud.
It
and
is
people
loud.
say stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas the people that love you, they just press the heart, right? So it's always like that weird thing where I'm like, the mind just overvalues negative feedback and undervalues the positive feedback, because the negative feedback is just so critical and loud and heavy. When you reflect on it and after you think about it for a week, do you think, I want to prove them wrong? Or do you go, actually, who cares about them? Where do you end up after a week of reflecting on it?
Write it back in the comments.
Last week, right? I was in tears. And I was telling myself, like, it's like, not only myself, I told this to my friend, actually. I told this to my friend. I was like, sometimes people say, don't let the devil. Maybe I need to let the devil win so I can have a peace of mind. And then I'm like thinking to myself, like, why the fuck would I ever say let the devil win? Imagine praying to God on your knees every single night, asking God, God, please bless me with this. God, please give me that. God, please give me this. Please give me that. Please bless me with this. Please bless me with that. Just so you could, like, everything that God gave you, tell the devil, here, you can have it. Because he's sending... Sometimes the devil sends evil in human forms and in human mouths and human's tongue, just so you could tell the devil to have it. Like, imagine how God feels. Imagine God be like, all right, baby, all right, girl. Here, have this. You wanted this? Here's what you get. And then, it's like he's giving you something, and then you go to school, and they be like, that's ugly, and that's something that you've been asking him for a long time, and now you don't like it because somebody told you that it's ugly.
Yeah, well said.
And it's like, how I almost let the devil win.
Mm.
And I was telling myself that, and like I said, I was telling it, but sometimes you gotta believe it from the heart, because your mind could tell you it, your mouth could say it, but you gotta believe it from the heart. This week, though, I feel so much better, and I feel so much confident, and I was like, I'm not gonna let the devil win.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I was telling my team, like, you know what? I just need some days off. And it's like, how the are you gonna take some days off when your team been planning all of these things that you have to do for your album rollout because of these people that are spewing things that the devil wants you to think of yourself? I almost let this motherfucker win.
Don't let the devil win.
Because how you think God feel? How you think God feel, Cardi? Gave you all this shit you've been asking for forever just so you could say that. That really pissed me off about myself, because I can't believe I said that.
Well, no, I think it's human. I mean, even as I'm listening to you, I'm thinking everyone will be relieved because, you know, when someone is confident and as bold as you are, and as outspoken as you are, which are all amazing qualities, the truth is, though, that we all have these human moments.
Yeah.
And
what do you mean relieved? So why, Jay, why would we be relieved that she's a normal human being like you and me?
And
I'm not relieved.
In a good way. It makes me feel
she's
like,
not confirming anything
if
for
Cardi
me.
feels that, then, hey, I can feel that too, you know? Like,
yeah.
If she goes through those days and she gets out of them, and a week
like
later
you have to
she's
be
feeling
delusional
better,
to
and
feel
to
believe that these celebrities do not go through the same thing that you. Bitch, they the same fucking species as you. Is you crazy as hell?
I'm not a perfect person, and sometimes I'm a little bit misunderstood.
How do you think you're misunderstood?
I don't even want to bring this up again, but it's like, I could tell you how I'm misunderstood. I actually got dragged for weeks because of this. So I made this. I think I'm just a little misunderstood. Sometimes I'm not a dark humor person. But sometimes like my humor could be a little rough. And I feel like my humor could be a little rough because like, you know, like I said, like boys in the Bronx, they will make really tough jokes on you. And then on top of that, like it's like a family like mine, we're always cracking jokes on each other. Like it's like being Caribbean people, like if you too skinny, they'll be like, girl, you shaped like candle. Like you shaped like a candle, just small like a candle, like a white candle. Or like Dominicans, like when you shape like big from the top and small on the bottom, they'll be like, cuerpo de yuca.
What does that mean?
It's a certain type of yam.
Okay.
And it's like, it's rude, but it's like, it's just something that is like people just joke around that it's just so naturally. So sometimes my jokes might be a little bit not for everybody. And when I make certain jokes, like I made a joke the other day with my fans because they literally started the joke. And then I continued the joke. And because of the joke, and I refused to apologize for it, people was just saying that I'm just such a mean person, that I was trying to bully people, that I'm hurtful to people. But it's like, I wasn't even trying to hurt nobody. My intent wasn't to hurt nobody. It's just like, everybody naturally jokes with their friends. Everybody naturally jokes with their peers. Everybody just might say, not the most nicest jokes or stuff like that. However, like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. And so many people criticize me because of that, or like judge my character because of that. But it's like, I'm not this evil, mean person that people think that.
I don't like how she's not being actually direct.
That's why
with what she's saying.
There's something that might be going on.
Because what joke are you talking about?
Side of the world, I'm crying for it. And it's like, why am I crying for this?
Are you talking about the fat-phobic one?
I'm very compassionate. And I'm very understanding. And I'm a Libra, so I see always two sides of the scale.
Oh my God.
I always have sympathy, just a little.
This will be the last Cardi B interview I ever watch.
I have sympathy for bitches that my man, and they have taken a family loss. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for her. That's how sympathetic I am.
Why do you feel sympathy for them? Like, where does that come from? Or what do you feel?
I don't know. It's just...
My heart.
Just how you're made.
It's just how that's just how I made and stuff like that. That's just how I am. However, people just have this thought of me, and that's because my mouth is so rough. Like, I'm a little rough, and I curse like a sailor. And I give advice very strong. But everybody in my family give advice like very strong. And I don't have yes men neither. So my friends will give me advice.
You have to have
in
some
the
yes
most
men around you.
rudest
I'm
way.
sorry.
And it's like, damn, bitch, do you like me? But it's the truth.
Because I would have told you, I don't know about
And
the
that's
music.
just how I am. That's how I'm going to talk to you. That's just how I am because it's the truth.
And you're like that with everyone. It doesn't change for anyone.
And I'm like that with everyone.
How about the kids?
Oh, I'm like that. I'm like that with my
media
kids too. Like,
personality. That's like.
God damn it, I'm tired. But you can tell me I'm a bad mom. I'm a great mom. If I'm good at something, it's being a mom. But sometimes I be like, get the
Oh my God.
God damn it, I'm sick of you. But that's just how I talk.
Yeah.
Does that make me a bad mom? I don't think I'm a bad mom. Shit.
You gotta check in with your kids and see.
It's funny you say that. I was talking to a parenting expert on the podcast a few weeks ago, and she was saying that parenting is the most inconvenient thing. She goes, you love them, but they're inconvenient.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not doing it. That's why y'all can keep them motherfucking children. Even though I am gay, if men could get fucking pregnant, bitch, I would not be fucking no man. If a man could get pregnant, I would not be fucking no man as a gay man. My goddamn self. Bitch, kids are a big inconvenience.
It's like, how do you do that? What is it to you? What
I ain't doing it.
What are the parts that you focus on, and how do you balance those two crazy worlds?
I think that what makes me like a good mom, I don't give my kids, it's not that I give my kids everything, but they just think I'm so funny. Like, even when I curse at them, they just think I'm so funny. And it's like, I'm being serious with y'all, but they just love me. I don't know why of course I know.
All right, so it's saying that it's going to end in 4 minutes. Because I've been up here
I'm a good mom because they love me so much. They just
almost
think I'm so entertaining. They think I'm so fun. Even when we just laying in bed, they just want to lay in bed with me. Ain't no Target. We ain't going to the goddamn Target. We ain't going to Target. Don't ask me for no more goddamn Roblox.
Hopefully it don't end,
That's
but we'll
exactly
see.
Don't come
But
and ask me
I ain't
no
getting
goddamn
nothing from
Roblox.
this.
You ask me one more time for an iPad for one of your cousins, we're going to have a problem. This is exactly how I talk to my kids. And they still love me. They just love me. I don't know. They love me for who I am. They love me. I don't even know how to explain it. I do give them everything though, but not giving them everything doesn't always make you the greatest mom, because it's like you've seen cases where like the parents work so hard, they give they kids everything and it's not enough. Like them two brothers, what's they call again?
The Menendez brothers.
Yeah, you could give them everything, but if they don't love you, they just don't love you. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, they just love me. I just always remind them that I love them, but I will curse them out though.
What's a quality or a skill that you have that you really want them to learn and develop and grow as they get older? I know they're young right now, but
please don't be a bum. Please don't be a bum. Please don't be lazy.
If they can help it.
Some people are.
If they can help not being a bum, because we have systematic systems of oppression that are against us from our conception.
But they don't go nowhere because they're lazy.
As black people, as anybody that does not adhere to the patriarchy.
No,
or anyone that doesn't fit into the patriarchy, you better help.
Be something that you could be proud of. My mom, she was not not help. You better hold. But I am very proud of my mom.
You're not.
She used to work her
trampled
ass off.
by the systems of oppression.
Like, I'm going through a tough time right now. Can you raise my kids for a year or two? She never did that. My grandmothers as well. One of them got 10 kids. The other one got 13 kids. They work every day. My grandma from my dad's side, she gave birth on her kids in her wooden house. And then a couple of days later, she working back in the farm. And she brought all her kids to America. One by one, different time. Same with my grandma. For my mom's side, she had 13 kids. She used to cook, sell food. She brought all her 13 kids over here. Like, it's no excuse. But I could say that because they did that. And you're going to be able to say that about me. Like, it's like, my mom worked every day. I seen my mom work every day. Be that. Be that. One day you're going to have kids one day, and you want your kids to say that about you. That you worked hard every day. That everything you got, you deserved it. That you made it. Nobody gave it to you. You don't want to be like, oh, you just successful because you a whole man. Like I have a son. You don't want nobody to say that you fly and you fire because you somebody's son. No, I'm fly because I'm my own man. I made myself a man. I worked my ass off. You gonna have a bitch one day. You don't want your bitch to be like, oh, he a mama boy, he a daddy's. No, I'm a hardworking man, baby girl. You go on. Same with my daughters. You know they're gonna roll you over because you got your own shit. You're more than just a pretty face. Be a boss. Be something. Please. I don't give a fuck what they do, whatever. Just do not have that lazy bone on you. Like, ain't no way that I'm busting my ass for you motherfuckers just so you could end up not being shit. I'm giving y'all everything. Even when they're 18 and stuff like that and it's time to leave, if you want an apartment, if you want a car, I'll give it to you. But please become something. Please don't be nothing. That would be the worst disappointment they could ever do. Don't disappoint me like that. Whatever y'all do, just don't be a nothing.
Whatever you do, just don't be a nothing. That's what she wanted to tell her kids. Whatever y'all want to be, just don't be a nothing.
Keep your chest lifted.
My God, on today. I know Jay Shetty
if
is
you give
over
it to them,
here
though,
like,
don't you think
what
they'll be lazy then? Because if you give them an apartment and you give them a car, then they'll feel like, well, I don't need to work because mom's got me.
No, because it's like, all right, for example,
I'm tired of the examples because
right?
examples are not even.
But I had to drop out of college because I had to work to just feed myself.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a crib and if you could maneuver to college, or you probably want to open up a business or something, if you can maneuver and you don't got to worry about a bill, then it becomes easier for you. But don't make me give you an apartment or a fucking car and you just out here not doing shit. I better every single time I FaceTime you, you better be fucking doing something. If you in bed at fucking 12 p.m., yeah. Ain't that car under my name? Oh, it's coming with me. You need the real world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, and don't go to your daddy. You know, let me go to your fucking daddy. I will take the shit away. I don't play that. You ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah, you're clear
about
about that.
Yourself.
Yeah.
You got 2 feet, you got 2 hands, you got a brain. You better do some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
I found, like, I started working when I was 14.
I don't know.
I used to deliver newspapers at the time.
And
then I started working at a grocery store. I used to work at the back and stack the shelves, pick up all the pallets, bring all the goods in, work back of house. And then I worked and sold jeans at some jeans shop. It's like I found working since I was 14 is what made me realize the value of work. And I've been working hard ever since. And if I didn't start working hard at 14, I feel like my parents didn't have anything to give me either.
Yeah.
But I feel like that work ethic has to start early.
It do have to start early, and that's why, like, it's like sometimes when here comes my parents. Sometimes my parents, they be getting on my nerves. Sometimes, like, they be getting on my nerves sometimes because, like, my kids, they have school till 3 p.m. right, and after school, I don't care, and I don't want y'all at home talking about like I'm a little tough and shit. I don't give. This is what I work hard for. After school, my kids, 4 times a week, they have tutoring, reading, math, whatever. They have tutoring, mandatory in my house. Then Culture have piano or she got gym class. Wave, he got sports class and he still got to do the tutoring. And I'm sleepy. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. It's discipline. It gotta be in you, and you have to be better than me. I want you to be better than me. There's things that I cannot do that I want my kids to do. I don't know how to swim. I would love to swim. But the one time I went to a pool in Highbridge, there was a crazy fight that broke out. People was getting cut left to right. So I couldn't go swimming because I had no pool. If I have a pool, you're going to learn how to swim. You're going to take your swimming classes. I'm not really good with my feet.
There was a fight in Highbridge.
So you want to take dance classes.
And
because
you
if you
couldn't
wanna,
go swimming.
if you ever want to be a superstar, that shit going to be in you, then you a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be smarter than me.
But you
I
didn't
could
know
read
how to
down.
swim if you wanted to.
But my grammar's not that great.
Whether or not you was
I
at
want
the...
you to be not
Oops.
perfect, because you cannot make your kids perfect, and you don't want to put pressure on your kids perfect. But I want
This
you to be
is
a
the
100 times better
last
version
Cardi
than me.
B interview I will
And I'm gonna install that
ever
in
watch.
you.
I promise
And
you.
you're gonna be mad and you're gonna
I
be
can't-
crying, but you're gonna appreciate that one day. Cause I wish the things that I put on my kids that somebody put in me when I was younger.
Mm.
But they couldn't put that in me when I was younger because they couldn't afford it. And they couldn't really have time to be like, Buckley's, Hennessy, because they had to work.
Mm.
I have to work, but I'm gonna give you classes for it.
Yeah.
Grab me something, boy. Grab me something, girl. I'm playing with y'all.
I love it. I love it. Success is so much of who you are. It's who you breathe. It's what you do. What makes Cardi B happy?
It's like little elements. Like my kids make me very happy. They're just so fucking cute and funny. Like it's just, and they say stupid stuff. Like it's like
What do they say?
just things that is like, girl, what? It's funny. It's funny seeing your kids grow and develop a little character in them. Like when my baby, she be hitting her brother, her sister. It'd be so funny to me because it's like a baby and they're just there taking it. So to me, the little things like that is funny and makes me happy. Romance, you know what I'm saying? When I'm in love and when we're having a good, we're having a good week, when you're showing that you care, that makes me happy.
Romance
Actually,
makes you happy?
when I did saw a piece of an interview with Selena Gomez
Mhm.
and you,
Mhm.
when she said, I might have a 14-hour day
Mhm.
and just one phone call and knowing somebody's there for you, it's a good feeling. That's a good feeling as well.
Mhm.
What else is a good feeling for me?
Romance makes you happy.
When I'm with
Wow.
my cousins, when I'm with my family, and we were just cracking jokes, and it feels like
Romance is an illusion
it
because
feels like childhood. It makes me happy. Music makes me very
a man
happy.
is giving
I love
you
music.
romance
When me and my team, we plan
because you
something,
are
we put in
giving
so much
yourself
work,
to him.
and it goes good,
Mhm.
that makes
So
me happy.
romance
That
is
makes
not something that's not
me happy, the
transactional.
team happy,
Everything
and
in
it
life is
motivates me, and it
transactional.
motivates my team, and
Women
it
have
motivates-
to
and it's just like, we
deprogram.
did it.
Why
So
everything
stuff like
in
that-
life is
stuff like that
transactional.
makes me happy.
If these men is
Seeing
giving
all
you
the work
giving
that
you
you
romance,
do,
they're giving you flowers,
and
they want
the
you
time
to
that you
be
put, the process, the
what
progress
they
that
want you
put,
to
and it's
be.
like, it
And
hits
they
you,
have
it's
already
successful, that
programmed
makes me really
you
happy. Like, it's
that
like,
only
oh
a
my God,
man
I
could give you
this.
romance.
It makes me
Women
wanna
have
keep
to
going.
decenter men
That's a good
and find
list.
romance with
That's a good list.
themselves.
I like it.
So-
It's all connection. It's all
Girl.
real. It's human. It's love. It's
I wish a
family, it's
motherfucker would give me
friends,
motherfucking roses. I'm in the
intimacy.
motherfucking house.
It's all it is
Depressed.
all the beautiful things that we're all looking for.
What the fuck
How
Rose
do
is
you
gonna
see
do
love
for
now?
me?
Like, how do you define love?
Effort.
Romance.
It's not gonna always be perfect.
Girl,
Effort
please.
is like a lot.
Girl,
To me. It
please.
means a lot to me. Like calling me, studying me, personality as well. I love me a joke. I love me a he. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I come to you and I'm in tears, when was it, last week? I saw my little boyfriend. I saw my boyfriend, and I was in tears. I was like, it's so much pressure on me. Like it's so much pressure on me, and just one little joke, I'm
was the
in
joke?
tears. I kind of forgot the joke, but it was
Yeah.
so funny.
That's good. Dan.
And like snot coming out of my nose, and it's like it made me laugh. It just made me feel good, and it's just like, you know what, things are gonna be okay.
Yeah. Someone you
Stuff like
can,
that.
someone who can make you laugh, cry, and someone who can be there for you when you're crying real hard too.
So it's
Yeah.
given that this
I like that.
interview
And I like
was
that. I like what you said. Study.
after
Yeah.
That was
Imaginary
really
Players.
interesting. I've never heard that before, but I like
Because
it.
she's
The idea
still
that
not
someone loves
talking
you, they
about
study you.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean
her
to you?
being
Tell me
pregnant.
about that. I like that one a lot.
certain things are just the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things is like, are you really studying me or it's just the obvious? Like for example, if you get me a purse, if you get me a Birkin or a Kelly, right? It makes me happy, of course. Like which woman do a bag make them happy? But you know
Me.
that's what I like. So it's not like you study.
Fuck that bag.
It's like you see it on my page. But like when you do things that you don't normally do, but you're doing it because you heard me talk about this, like when you rent a castle, and I know you don't want to be in this old ass castle that you literally gotta go up and down the stairs just so you.
Okay, so
pee,
this is
and
Stefan Diggs she's talking
there's no
about.
air conditioner. When you rent a castle out just so you could, just because you keep saying like, oh, I can't wait to have a day off in Paris. So
And 9 times out of 10, Stefan Diggs is only fucking you to be his beard, or because you fucked you fucked Offset, and now he can fuck another man's woman.
Like that.
Yeah. So
It's either one of the two,
It's not even like
or
you
he
do.
actually,
This is like
or
you
he
do.
actually likes
This
you.
is me talking. It's like
I
it
guess.
means
Or he's trying to romance you. There we go.
me.
He's romancing you, and you have already told him what you like and what makes your fucking coochie crawl.
I think I'm a hard person to figure out. Some people just see me and think certain things.
You're very easy to figure out. That's why, women, I need you guys to understand, if a guy asks you what type of man you like or what type of man turns you on, don't answer him. Because he will be that very man that you say you want, just so he can have close proximity to you and so he can get inside and do what he is going to do.
It's been 7 years since you released your music.
Girl,
And you've talked to
he got me a castle.
The hard work that went into it, the journey.
Fuck that castle.
Why you waited.
Now you with
What
child,
made you feel confident that you had the right piece of work? What did you
still
put into
married,
it? How did you know?
down to the
And now
record,
was the right time to work
the
with
divorce court.
It feels good.
Your husband didn't file his taxes. Y'all was filing separately. The husband never filed his taxes, and since you're married, he wants you to pay $2 million in taxes, and he wants one of your homes, bitch. How much did romance get you, girl?
So that's why I'm like
Belcalis.
Yeah. Where did the name "Am I the Drama"? What inspired that? What's the subtext? What's the hidden
Girl.
meanings behind it?
I don't want to keep saying when I was a little girl, but it's funny. Like it's like
Say it. I love it.
She's still a little girl. If you ask me, she's still that little girl.
Since I was a little girl,
She's still that little girl to me. I
I always get in
That's what it
trouble.
sounds like.
And it don't really be me. Like it's like if we having a sleepover, me and my cousin, I will be the one that the aunts is pulling their ears because it's like, yeah, I know this was your idea, but it wasn't even my idea. And sometimes when I used to go to school and I used to fight, my mom used to be like, "Didn't I tell you to avoid
she
the fight?"
keep
And it's
on-
like,
what's
"Mom,
going on with the
I swear
nose?
to God, it's not me.
She keep on touching her nose,
It's
right?
these girls. They keep trying me. That's why I keep getting into fights." And when I was in school too, like it's like when I do get in trouble just because I'm being mischievous, it's like my friends' moms used to be like,
26 more
"It's
minutes.
because of
I don't
her.
know
It's
if I
because
could.
of her. It's because of Belcalis. I know it's her." And it's like it don't really be me. It really don't be me. And that's just how it
I'ma
is
let
with
her
my
keep on
life. Like
playing.
it's like, yo, I'm always
give
in a
up- like,
scandal.
I'ma let her-
I'm always in some bullshit. I'm always in some beef. And it's like, no matter how much I avoid it, it comes to me. Am I the fucking drama? Is it me, Jesus? Is it me? No matter how much I avoid it, no matter how much I think I'm in a bubble, and it's like, nope, that bubble's always gonna pop. Something's always gonna find you, girl. But that's why I like, am I the drama? Why am I always in some shit? Whether it's good or bad, why am I always in some shit?
What's the answer?
Am I?
Yeah, that's the answer. She still don't know the answer.
The answer is still the question. Am I?
And that's why you need to go to therapy. And I'm out of here.
Only one person can answer that. And that's Jesus. Cause God, why the fuck am I always in some shit? When is the fucking boat gonna start smooth sailing? Why are we always in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, in the roughest? We in the Pacific Ocean all the time.
I love that. It's a great question. It's a great question. It lines up for a great album. It's such a great name. It's such a great energy. Even just hearing you talk about it is such a great vibe. What's the I mean, how does it feel when that drama gets televised and then it's all over TikTok? How does that feel?
Yep. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
You always show up looking fabulous, but I'm like, how does that feel when, like, you know?
Well, I try to come in here having eyes like you, but one of the contacts wasn't cooperating. So I'm like, I'm not taking this other contact off.
So that's why we have the...
Yeah, that's why we got 3 blue eyes on set instead of 4.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So...
How does it feel when your drama is televised? Like when that...
Wait, so did he ask her a question and she didn't answer the question? And so he had to ask the question again. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, all right, y'all. Yeah, this is over for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to power it down now, cause that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. She just didn't even. All right, yeah. I didn't get nothing from it. Women, what I got from it? Women, do not don't allow these motherfucking niggas to romance you. Romance is an illusion.
Sometimes it feels okay because
they've sold. Shut up. I don't want to. No. Not time for me to talk. They've sold you romance, people. Women, they have sold you romance from the beginning. They've sold you romance from the beginning. And the men is coming to kiss you in your sleep and to give you everything that you ever want. And you are going to give him a baby. That's the only thing you're going to give him. Because he's not going to get close enough or even allow you to give anything else. Because the moment you give anything else, then a baby, he's out of there!